Hi again, folks. Well, back to reality. Let's take a look at it coming up. Yeah, well, that sucks. Jeez. Those ones don't really hurt, to be honest. You know, they really don't. When you lose 5-0, it doesn't really hurt. It's when you lose 2-1 with a second left that hurts, but it's still frustrating to sit through, that's for sure. All right, so we'll take a look at some of the numbers. Won't be a long video, guys. I'm really, really tired. I don't even know how long I'm going to stay awake for even after I edit this. So I'm going to try and do this very quick. I got to be up early tomorrow. Okay, so the Sabres on the face-offs tonight, 41%, Boston 59%. The power play 0 for 3, Boston 2 for 6. We had 21 hits, they had 19. They were out hitting us there quite a bit in the beginning. Then it seemed like they took over and they just basically sat on their physical game the rest of the night, Boston. I was kind of surprised at that. And at blocks, we had 17, they had 4. We had 17 giveaways, they had 10. Let me just check the takeaways in this one because I didn't check that yet. 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 for the Sabres. Sabres opened up really good the first half of this game. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 7 for them. You know, really, I mean, the first half of this game, really, the Sabres were above and beyond the better team, I thought. And the wheels just fell off. As simple as that tonight. Boston's grit took over, and then their finesse took over. And really, you know, we didn't have much goaltending tonight, guys. And Allmark looked good for them. He did. Now, let's take a look at the shots per period, which I just scrolled down on. I'm half awake. All right, for, shots in the first for Buffalo, 12-6. In the second for Buffalo, 15-14. And in the third for Boston, 12-10. Sabres outshoot them in the game, 37-32. And I just want to see what the most hits, because I didn't check that yet. Fitzgerald had 4 hits. And Gergensen's had 3. Oh, Hayden had 5. Well, there you go. Anytime Hayden's in the lineup, at least he does his job that way. He does, I got to say, you know. I mean, it'd be like pulling teeth to get him to score a goal, but he does make his presence felt. And it was a good game to have him in. Was a game like this, just didn't work out. Okay, so that's it for the road record. That's it. Now the Sabres are coming home in the standings. And guys, I'll tell you what, the standings are getting tight when it comes to Ottawa with a game left has 71 points. Detroit with a game left has 72 points. The Sabres with a game left have 73 points. So we're control our own fate. When it comes to that, we could finish still 2 spots under. We could actually finish 7th in the division or 5th, depending on what we do the last game of the year. I mean, no matter what, it would not hurt us in the lottery now to lose the last game. I will put that out there, but I want to finish 5th because that's an accomplishment for these guys this year, and it was exactly where I hoped they would finish. And I hope, and you know, I want to see them hit the 74 to 77 range. I want them to get there too, so they can finish with 75 points a season. Not too bad. They could finish 32, 39, and 11. So it sucks we don't have a shot at the 6-game winning streak, but there was no doubt about it. Boston was not losing that game today. They looked like a team on a mission, and they played like it too. And especially in the second half of that game, Boston were not going to just let us take it from them. So it didn't happen. And now the Bruins, guys, just for the record, so you know, Tampa Bay lost. Where is Tampa Bay? Let me check that. Columbus beat them 5-2. So Tampa Bay, with 1 game left, have a 1-point lead over Boston for 3rd in the division to play either Toronto or Carolina, who have now won 6 in a row. I don't think anybody really wants to run into Carolina. We'll look at that, though, another time, guys. I just wanted to go over this briefly. So no harsh feelings. It's, you know, the best team won that game. It's easy to swallow. It's I have hard time, guys. I have hard time when we lose 2-1, or in these crazy shootouts and overtimes. You know, that drives me nuts more than anything. But when you lose a game 5-0, the good news is, technically speaking, it doesn't mean it'll happen, but technically speaking, it's easy to bounce back from. The Sabres should have a bounce back game tomorrow. They should. So we'll see. We'll see how they close the season out. I'm expecting them to win anyway because it's RJ's last game. So I'm just kind of expecting them to show up for that game. And I think there'll be a bit of an angry team playing Chicago tomorrow. And don't forget, Chicago's going to be out for some revenge, guys, from that 4-0 thing that we did to them in Chicago. So it should be a fun close to the season. I'll just leave it there. I'm not going to talk too much longer. And the boys, we will see them hopefully close the season on a winning note and clinch fifth in the division, because that is what we could have done tonight if we would have won. But hey, I mean, there's no doubt who was winning this game. And you know, kudos to the Bruins for doing what they did. I mean, they were up against a pretty tough Sabres team for about 35 minutes. They really were. 30 minutes. They were up against a pretty tough Sabres team who looked like they weren't going to go away all night, and then ran away with this game in the end. So should be a fun playoff. We'll talk about that, guys, when the season's out. Let's finish up the season though first, and then we'll look at the playoffs, and we'll get all your predictions, and we'll do a predictions video and have a little fun with that, you know. And that's it. That's it, guys. So I am going to call it a night. I'm going to go, I think I might go put on this show called Why Women Kill. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but it is hilarious. If you haven't seen it, it's twisted and funny. And I think I might go watch that tonight, because I finished up the 2 seasons, but I missed bits and pieces here and there, so I might rewatch the seasons. It was that good, you know. And another show, while I'm talking about shows, Anatomy of a Scandal. If you haven't seen that, that was really good too. So those are 2 really good shows. I sometimes get into shows on Netflix, and I think they're both on Netflix, these shows, if I'm right. I'm half awake, guys, so, you know, I'm going to call it a night there, guys. Have a great night. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the season finale. I'll do the pregame, and we will look at what our boys hopefully will do in finishing the season on a winning note. I really hope we do. And I'm not too worried about 8th between 10th and the, you know, we worked all year to finish 5th in front of these other 2 teams. I want to get that. I do. I want to see the Sabres accomplish that. I do. So I hope we clinch 5th place in the division tomorrow. I'll be happy with that, and finish in the same bracket with wins and losses, which will be 32 and 39. Or if it goes to overtime, we still finish 31 and 39, regardless whatever happens in the overtime or shootout. So we'll see then. Guys, have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.